And today's Friday, February 17th, 2017. Up here at Aunt Viola Briggs' house.
Who was you talking to?
I was talking to
yourself.
my machine.
He's talking to himself.
I was telling my machine to put a date on this picture that I'm gonna take of that Indian shirt there.
Yeah, and she
was telling me a story.
Oh, was she?
Well, you
Well,
go
go on.
ahead now, and
go ahead and tell me.
And
Well, go ahead and tell her the story, and then I'll take a picture
and
of the shirt.
she got to dating Sam Hughes. He lived in Double Island. He was working at the clay mines, and decided to marry, and they married. And she went down there, stayed with him till he died, and then she married another man. But Sam was good to all in Rose. That was Luke's two boys, you know. But when she married Beulah Dean's daddy, he wasn't good to him. He didn't want to keep nary one of them young'uns. He wanted to give them all away. Well, he got in contact with Grove, my uncle, to go to Burnsville and see if they couldn't take them young'uns and put them in an orphan home or school. Take them away from Sue's. Don't talk that in front of Beulah Dean, but they did. Well, they wouldn't take Sylvie. I don't know why. Ad took Kathleen, you remember that. And Rose and all said they was not going. There's pretty good sized young'uns. And every time they drive up to get them young'uns, they go out the back door and go up the mountain.
Golly.
And so Rose and all went. It was cloudy and rainy and cold, you know. And they went through the woods on above the church at Shoal Creek and got to May's house with a boy. She had a boy. And when they went in, Rose said, "Let me sleep in between him and all." Said, "I'm froze to death." And up in the night, he went to making a noise. And May's boy got up and said, "Mama," said, "there's something wrong with Rose." Said, "He's making a funny noise." She got up and examined him and said, "Honey, he's a-dying." And they run them young'uns till he got down sick, and I know he took some kind of heart disease and died at night.
Yeah.
Did that not bother her? That
All told me, "Don't say nothing about it now, you die with him." And he was talking last time he was up here. All comes and sees me every time he comes up here. He said, "Mama didn't go to Rose's funeral. She didn't see him. He died, she didn't see him. Never went to the funeral, never went to the graveyard or nothing." I said, "Oh, you don't mean to tell me." "I mean to tell you that. That's the truth." I was about 13 or 14-year-old when Rose died. He knowed it.
Did he go back home?
Well, he had to stay here and there, one place to another place. He's just going all the time. He'd stay a while. He'd go up to my daddy's and stay for months and months.
Why did she let that man do that to her children?
I don't know. When I heard about it, I just wanted to go over there and give her one more good whooping.
Well, you should have, ain't it?
I did.
That's
I wanted
awful.
to give them little youngins away.
So that was her son that she.
Because of a man.
All said, well, Aunt Viola said she give us away for another man.
Yeah, she did.
Said that's what she done. My sister and all like that.
Did she have was Kathleen the only one she had by the Hughes man?
No, she had Raymond.
Did he stay at home too?
They wouldn't take him. I don't know why.
But he had to stay there with them.
And honey, he was mean to that youngin. And the baby one was two or 3 year old. I can't think its name now. And they took it. That's the only one they took.
Mm-mm.
And they said it at Suze was holding it, and Ross come up and got it, pulled it out of her arms and give it to the man. He wanted to get rid of every one of them he could.
Boy, she wanted a man awful bad, didn't she?
Every time I think of it, I get angry.
Who was it?
I
Her
get angry.
sister.
Your sister?
Yeah, all's mama. All's mama.
That's awful.
I think Grove Hughes, he's my uncle, he's dead and gone. But I believe he brainwashed Suze and caused her to do that.
What man did she do that for?
Huh?
What man did she give her children up for? What was his name?
I don't know who the man was. That's from Burnsville.
Oh, you don't know his
No,
name?
the one that she married.
The one she
Oh.
married.
That last one.
Beulah Dean's daddy.
Well, so he finally died, and
Yeah, he died.
And what did she do then?
I don't know.
She didn't ever
say
get
nothing.
married again, did she?
No, she didn't marry. She had to live by herself.
Ah.
So all the youngins was married and gone. Well, Beulah Dean watched after her and mugged. But that hurt me so bad. I used to keep them youngins and care for them.
Yeah, that's terrible to do your youngins like that.
Mm-hmm. They couldn't help but come here, and they had to have a home.
Yeah. So
That's what killed me.
does no one ever know what happened to that little one that you don't know remember the name of that they took or?
Oh yeah, Lord, yeah. It went off of school, and they put it through school, and it come at when it was 12-year-old and come and stayed a week with Susan Ross.
Yeah.
Ross was his name. Suze married him. That's Beulah Dean's daddy.
Daddy.
Yeah, and all went and got him, and all stayed with him at Susan's. You know what time he was there, and he took him back to school, and he finished high school,
God.
and he went in service and stayed 2 or 3 years, and he come back, and he made made Ross and Suze a will of money. And he sent that check every month to them
Gosh.
for them to live on.
Live on.
If I'd have been him, I wouldn't have sent that man nothing.
He didn't know no better.
But you don't know his name? You don't remember his
Ross,
name? The boy.
The baby.
the baby. I can't think his name right now. I will after a while. But he married I said he married.
Is he dead?
No, don't reckon. No, he ain't dead.
Well, you gonna let me get a picture of that shirt?
Yeah, okay.
Let me take a picture of it.
Yeah, he shouldn't have sent him no money at all.
Now I ain't got your face in this part here. I'm just got
Don't
the.
get my face.
I'm just getting the shirt.
Okay.
Hold on a minute. Let me get the shirt. Now, this part here ain't got your face in it. All right, I got it.
Well, see, it didn't know no better, honey. It was little when it left.
Well, they probably told him after he growed up.
Well, they might have told him, yeah. But it said when it come in after it got out of service and visited them, and he said, Ross said, now, I can't think of that youngun's name. What's the matter with him? He said, now, I kept this money. It was a check. Kept it in the bank and had it locked up. Said, I ain't spending one of them. Every one of them's right here. Said, I saved it for you when you got out of service. He said, I sent that for you to live on. I wanted you to cash it and live on it.
Good.
Said, what did you do that for? So he went and got the money, the check, and give it to him. And he took it and cashed it, I reckon. But
So did he ever get married? That boy
yeah, he got married.
Did he have children?
Uh-huh. I don't know who he married now, honey. All never did tell me.
Well, we probably figured
Where
it out.
does he live?
I don't know where he's at, sugar. I asked All not too long ago, and he said I ain't heard from him in quite a while. He said last time that I called, said he wasn't a living there. Says him and his wife went to Summers Ells. So he ain't come back in here.
What year do you reckon he was born, that little one?
I don't know.
Do you know, was it before 1940?
Lord, I don't know. He was 2-year-old when his daddy died.
Yeah, we don't know when his daddy died, though, do we?
I don't remember, honey.
Was it before 1940?
It
you
was
think?
Sam Hughes. You can
Oh,
look
okay.
it up.
Okay, you need to tell me these things because I'm
Well,
recording this in my mind, dear.
Well, they didn't. I don't know what year he was born. I guess there's a record in Burnsville.
There he is. There's
Yeah,
a record.
probably.
Uh-huh.
See, they lived up there below us. As a house below us, you know, up on the mountain.
Yeah.
And they lived up there for 2 or 3 years. And
Wow.
then they moved to Shoal Creek. That's when Sam died down at Shoal Creek. But I tell you what, I don't know. Grove Hughes shouldn't have done that.
Why don't you get a picture of that shirt with your camera? It does better than my camera.
Poor old.
Get a picture of that, and that way you can.
But maybe they didn't want to have to keep them up.
I don't know. It's terrible.
Yeah, it is.
Really terrible.
Well, I don't think it was welfare then.
No, probably not.
They wasn't. So I don't know how they'd have lived. Just amongst the neighbors.
We just got on it last week.
Just, pitch in and brought them food and stuff.
Can you zoom in on her?
You got on it last week.
I'm just picking.
You're funny.
You're funny now because she got you laughing. She got you laughing.
Oh, my
Now, I
Lord.
wouldn't take a picture like you laughing myself.
Lord, I hope she didn't take it.
That'd be terrible if it was on video, wouldn't it?
Oh, my Lord. That was... No, they wasn't no welfare back then.
you need to delete that one. And get one of her not laugh. There's a good one right there.
Was
Get that one.
did Mama And Daddy, did they have RH when they took Kathleen in? Was RH born then?
Yeah,
Was Kelsey?
yeah, yeah. RH was married.
Did you ask her if she knows
I believe
remember Annie?
RH was dead, honey.
No, he didn't die till 73.
He didn't.
He didn't die till after we were married. We were married in
Well, I
69.
don't know, but he was grown.
Well,
Yes.
Lorraine was born too, I think.
Yeah.
Because I remember
Yeah,
I've got a
but
picture of her and Kathleen, and she was just little.
yeah, but now
Yeah,
you
who was
probably
born
was
then?
born. I don't know. But
She was born in.
She was just a baby.
She was born in 40.
Oh, was not.
50, I meant.
I'm gonna smack you upside
I was
the
gonna-
head.
I was going to try to get
But
the date off
Kathleen,
here.
I don't never hear from her.
Anyway, it's.
Here. You ain't gonna be able to get that off.
Well,
it
I
don't
could-
stay on long enough.
I could possibly get it. A picture of it. I wasn't wanting the picture. I was wanting the date off your
Oh,
camera.
I thought you was wanting
I
the
was
picture.
wanting the date off your camera so I would have it. I would have a date right here on this. Just pull up your date if you would. Today's date. Well, today's the 17th, right?
Yeah.
Friday the 17th of February 2017. Okay.